Assalamualaikum. My name is Ridwan bin Abdul Nasib. Today I'm gonna talk about the introduction of variable valve actuation (VVA). VVA technologies are used to add flexibility to the engine's valve train by enabling variable valve event timing, duration, or lift. This technology allows in cylinder charge motion control using asymmetric lift with benefit on combustion performance. This technology also allows flexible management of internal EGR, which is exhaust gas circulations, by a proper choice of the valve overlap, which is essential for NOx reduction strategy and moreover for the control of homogeneous charge compression ignition, which is HCCI combustion strategy. VVA can be classified based on camshaft, which is camshaft system and camless system. For camshaft system, cam switching systems it give a matrix of potential warp lift curve. This system usually incorporate two cam, which is low and one is high. For the low, cam usually optimize for low, medium speed and load, while the high optimize for the rated power speed. For variable lift and timing system, it offers the ability to control in intact AMS without throttling, and they can be cycle to cycle control. Now for the latest technology of VVA today, this system is represented by camless valve actuation system, which is without using cam, that it provides required power, density and accuracy, which is electromagnetic system and electrohydraulic system. Electromagnetic systems are strongly debatable and based on the magnetic pendulum principle. The advantages this system is offer continuously variable, independent control of all aspects of valve motion lift, operation duration, and even on offering. For electrohydraulic, it reducing the energy required for a given valve lift profile. The valve actuation means of the pressure of the supply oil which against the poppet valve spring. It performs an higher elongation with the respect to the equilibrium point, while a synchronously actuated spool valve closes an emission port at the maximum valve lift. Second, I want to talk about history of valve actuation. This system is started when they have a problem in optimum engine design, when it become difficult to fix. By this reason, VVA has been used since 1980. The purpose is to optimize the valve timing. The other reason that VVA technology are made is to produce the engine that reduce fuel consumption and pollutant emissions. But this technique are initially used in a limited way for applications such as simultaneously. Second, I want to talk about the history of variable valve actuation (VVA). This technology has been used when they have a problem in optimum engine design become difficult to fix. By this reason, VVA technology has been used since 1980. The purpose is to optimize the valve timing. But the other reason VVA technologies are made is to produce the engine that reduce fuel consumption and pollutant emission. But this technique initially used in a limited way for applications such as simultaneously achieving both higher output and stable combustion when idling. Its effectiveness has grown as fuel economy and exhaust emission regulation have tightened, and it has been adopted as a means of complying with this regulation.
Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera. Today I want to present about an operation of the variable valve actuation. How it does it? Okay, like this picture, when at low RPM, a low lift cam engaged, and at the same time the valve only open at a short duration or small lift in combustion chamber. The effect is can increase the fuel economy and can manageable power delivery in a normal engine. When at high RPM, while cam got engaged, and this time the cam has a high lift and a long duration to burn in combustion chamber. The effect is can increase power delivery. A cam selected controlled electrokinetically by actuator, and actuator engaged by pressurizer and solenoid. A solenoid push a pin to select a rocker arm to activate. The actuator is activated at certain RPM electrokinetically by ECU.
Hello guys, my name is Muhammad Makamel. So today I would like to explain you about valve variable actuating. So let's go to see the diagram. Okay, this is one of the diagram for VVA. So there are two of the most important component in this VVA system, which is low rocker arm and high rocker arm. Low rocker arm only works when the engine is in the low speed under 6000 rpm, and high rocker arm work at high speed at over 6000 rpm to 10,000 rpm. So, low rocker arm works in adjust the open end valve cover periodically. High rocker arm also works to adjust the open end valve, which is intake valve. However, with this high rocker arm, open in valve is greater than the lower arm, with the intention in order to round up or more than 6000 rpm. The fuel goes in so that the power of the engine remains energized. Okay, other than that, if you want to know, this VVA is linked to a switch or switch that work automatically to enable or disable low rocker arm and high rocker arm. The task of activating or disabling low rocker arm and high rocker arm is solenoid. The electromagnetic solenoid is likely to have an electric current flow at the ECU common during the engine rotation above 6000 rpm, resulting in the solenoid, which is pin that is the color of green, pressing the synchronizing pin that is red color, and finally the low rocker arm movement along with the high rocker arm to open the lid in valve in bigger.
Assalamualaikum. I'm Muhammad Zainul Abidin bin Kamaluddin from BMMM 1-2. Today, I would like to discuss about the advantage and disadvantage for VVT system. Number one for the advantage is to increase the engine lifespan by maintaining an efficient and high performing engine. Secondly, this system can help the engine inhale and exhale more efficiently by continuously adjusting the timing of intake and exhaust valve. Third, the engine is small fuel economy, so the user can save money and under their budget. Fourth, when the engine is efficient, it can reduce the carbon emission to the surrounding during the combustion in the engine is happen. Fourth, then I would like to talk about the disadvantage for the VVT system. Firstly, the production for making this engine are too costly. This is because too many equipment and tools needed during the production are progressed for making the engine. Secondly, when the engine are too complex, they will make the engine car get more weight. For this way, it will affect the other performance in car. Because when the engine weight is increased, this make the car is more inertia when it start to moving or when it start to slowing or stop. Third, we know the oil will running out in the next 50 to 80 years from now. When we're looking forward for this system, we know that this engine will not long lasting for a long time because the engine car that need oil is not efficient for the engineer for the future. For example, today the hybrid car is make the improvement better than the diesel or petrol engine. This because the hybrid car right now is more development and more R&D that have been made all around the world. And lastly, the high it need high maintenance because the engine car is too complex. As we told, when the engine is too complex, so uh, need more money or cost to make it happen.
Hi, my name is Shalish Kumar. I'm going to talk about the VVA improvement you can do. Okay, the system is to describe a numerical method to identify a car internal combustion engine equipped with a fully flexible VVA system and also investigate the effect of unconventional valve lift. Okay, mostly in this system is to identify the calibration strategies that minimize the fuel consumption and dynamic noise emission done by the engine. Okay, the one way to improve the system is to introducing a pre-lift valve, which is pre-lift duration and height are included among decision variables, and this also includes a larger EGR to decay ensure of the intake valve. This will affect a higher effective volumetric compression ratio and a reduced BSFP, which means a brake simultaneous fuel consumption. That's all from me. Thank you.